Yeah, that's right. I'm on a rush. I'm on a rush, ladies and gentlemen. I am on a rush. Real Madrid fans, take this. Take this. Mwah. Messi, take this. Take this. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Did you guys know I'm an artist? Take this. Who is this? Not Ronaldo, because he's trash. Not a Real Madrid player, because he's good. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. One more. You see this? You see this, Real Madrid fans? Hold that, you satanic organization, Vinicius Jr. I said this after minute 1, after 90 seconds. You diving piece of shit. You sold that dive. Okay, you were so phenomenal with it. You acting Oscar performance-worthy piece of shit. Horrible player. Doku is better than you. Jude Bellingham, overrated. Valverde, he's overrated. Oh, he's so good. Oh, why is he good? Oh, because he can shoot the ball really hard. Do me a favor, you absolute horrendous football player. Touche. He's pretty good. Raul Asensio is a disgusting human being and a horrible player. You thought you can outstrength Erling Haaland, Rudiger, you clumsy ass Neanderthal. I'm so tired of hearing how world class Antonio Rudiger is, and all he does is wrestle football players to the ground. Thibaut Courtois, you tall glass of Belgian piss. You can hold that. This was one of the best performances of the season.
Kevin De Bruyne!
Oh, what a rush. What a rush, ladies and gentlemen. I've had so much coffee because I've been studying my ass off over the last couple of days, and I definitely needed this. My school was having a Christmas party. I decided not to go to that, but you know what? I don't give a damn. Christmas came early this year in the shape of Nico O'Reilly, but we will get into that later. The stadium announcer told City fans who were singing Blue Moon for the entirety of the 90 minutes. I couldn't hear Real Madrid fans. I couldn't hear that satanic fan base, okay? Their announcer had to come on and orchestrate the fucking crowd. You will never see, as much as you could say shit about Man City, you will never ever see that. Never has there ever been a time when an announcer had said, Blue Moon, I need you all to sing. Pathetic, absolutely pathetic. It was a library there. Is this the Etihad? Is this the Etihad? Because the announcer made that announcement. You know how aggravating it must be to be a Real Madrid fan. Things don't go your way. Oh my god, there's a huge injustice. Things don't go our way. Oh my god, Mbappe thinks he's a fucking manager coming outside thinking he can see some shit from 45 yards out. Bro, shut the fuck up. A third of your goals are penalties. You are not Erling Braut Haaland. You are not him. Some performances from Real Madrid that I thought were actually good. First of all, man of the match in my opinion for Real Madrid was Carreras. Absolutely stunning performance by Carreras. He was one of the only one or two or three other Real Madrid players that I thought were very, very good. I thought Courtois, no, you know what? As a message from Kevin De Bruyne, you can hold that, you tall piece of shit, okay? All I'm going to say is Jude Bellingham, yes, he missed that horrible chance. I don't know why he chipped that. He should have just passed it to the keepers, right? Such an easy finish. But no, he's so chiseled, he's so tall and so masculine. He has to do everything. He has to over-exaggerate everything, have the most extravagant finish, okay? A finish worthy of being called Jude Bellingham. You can hold this, my friend. Absolute bozo. Thank you so much. Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham, and Carreras, those are the only good Real Madrid players in my opinion. Vinicius Jr. I told my friend Jeremy Doku is better than you. Jeremy Doku is better than you. Is Vinicius Jr. even in the top 5 best wingers on planet Earth right now? I don't think so. Did you see what Madueke did? I hate Real Madrid that much that I'm praising an Arsenal play. Did you see what Madueke did today against Club Brugge? Okay, did you see what he did? Absolutely stunning. Have you ever seen Vinicius Jr. score a goal like that? You will never, because it's always deflections, penalties. Okay, it's literally the most horrendous goal compilation you could ever come up with when it comes to Vinicius Jr. Okay, tap-ins galore, but when Haaland does it, it's shit. Listen to me, I am a Turkish man, and my uncle actually knows the family members of Arda Güler. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't give a damn. I don't care that he's Turkish. I'm not like all these other players, all these other fans, okay? I can name so many people off the top of my head that all they do is support clubs because of one player who's from the same nationality as them. Fair play to them. I'm not like that. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm a Man City fan. I don't give a fuck about Arda Güler. As if he plays against Man City, I want Güler to have a 0 out of 10. I want him to be dragged off the field, all right, by a legal challenge from one of our players. I want you to break that motherfucker's jaw. Okay, I don't care. Okay, Arda Güler was shit. Okay, Endrick horrible. Oh, there's so many horrible players from Real Madrid. Ceballos diving within the first couple of minutes. Absolutely pathetic. And then, oh my God, Rudiger should have gotten a yellow card. But no, Real Madrid, you like to pay the refs, you corrupt pieces of poo. You satanic organization. Oh my God, Rudiger should have been sent off. That was absolutely horrendous. I now understand how Atletico Madrid fans feel and Barcelona fans feel, because they've been telling me every week, oh, Rudiger, he gets away with this shit every single week. And now I've witnessed it. We've all witnessed it. Overrated defender. Most of the players on Real Madrid are overrated. As soon as I heard that Rodrigo, he hasn't scored a goal in 31 games, every City fan, every proper City fan, okay, every single Man City fan that's been watching the team for a long time, we all knew he was going to score. We all knew, yeah, okay, great. Fair play to Rodrigo, okay, Real Madrid's best attacker for most of the game. Regardless, they were completely, utterly anemic. Brahim Diaz, horrible. Oh my God, there were so many awful players on the pitch for Real Madrid. They looked gassed. And here's the thing: I love my team, I love my club. Here's the thing: we don't have a lot of top class players. So the fact that we schooled y'all in your own fucking backyard, okay, with that team says so much about you. Savinho was dropping players left, right, and center. Cherky dropping Rudiger when nutmegging him. Oh, it was so beautiful to watch. Hold that. Let's move on to Manchester City. Like I've said in so many previous videos, I value effort, ladies and gentlemen. I value effort. City fans were going at Bernardo Silva. They were going against Matheus Nunes. But Matheus Nunes, okay, yes, clumsy challenge. Yes, we definitely need some proper fullbacks, especially a right back. Okay, but again, he's playing out of position. Okay, he's being forced to do it by Pep Gvardiol. Okay, he's doing it to benefit the club at the end of the day by playing out of position as a right back. I can, as a fan, honestly, just hate him so much for being an awful right back when he's been a central midfielder for most of his life. Matheus Nunes, whenever he got the ball, he just kept driving at players. He kept going forward. I appreciated that so much. He looked like he was one of the only players who wanted to drive. When we were 1-0 down, Matheus Nunes, he was bombarding against that right-hand side like a fucking gazelle. It was beautiful to see. I love that when I see football players do that. Ruben Diaz and Joshua Gvardiol and Donnarumma, nothing too much to be said. I think Ruben Diaz was definitely the better of the three, in my opinion. Donnarumma didn't have too much to do. There's nothing he could have done, honestly, against that goal. Maybe he could have dived, a little bit earlier, but regardless, there's nothing too much to be done. Some of the best goalkeepers in history would have still conceded that. Okay, there was just too much space there from Rodrigo. It's a testament to how good his first touch was, and less of how a poor defensive, action that was by Nico O'Reilly. That was more so on Rodrigo than it was on Nico O'Reilly and Donnarumma. Joshua Gvardiol, I thought, was good. He was decent for most of the game. Ruben Diaz had some amazing interceptions. I'm not going to say too much. I loved all three of them today. Nothing more to be said. Bernardo Silva, it's the same thing. Yes, he lost the ball and Carreras got him. A fair play to Carreras is why he was the best player for Real Madrid, in my opinion. And then we conceded that goal to Rodrigo right after. Yes, Bernardo Silva kind of slowed the play at times, but he did have some valuable interceptions today. He did have some valuable fouls being drawn today. And yes, you could get on him about him losing the ball, but again, he's there for composure. He's there to get us back on track. He's there to calm us down. He did that so well today. Yes, his defensive actions and some of his decision-making wasn't the best, but he proved it by playing 90 minutes like a fucking warrior. Thank you, Bernardo Silva. Haaland, what more can I say? Haaland and Foden, in my opinion, had two average, slightly subpar performances given from what I expect as a football fan, as a Man City fan, watching, knowing how good they are. Because at their best, that's probably the best one. That's the best cam in the world, and that's the best striker in the world at their best. They're that good at football. Again, Erling Haaland, what can I say? You slaughtered the penalty. Beautiful. You sat down Thibaut Courtois. Kevin De Bruyne, that is from Kevin De Bruyne, ladies and gentlemen. Erling Haaland thought of Kevin De Bruyne right before he shot that penalty. You cheating bastard. You can hold that, sit on the floor. Your team sucks. Your defense sucks, and you suck. Next up, we got Cherky. Cherky, honestly, I loved Cherky today. Oh my God, the creativity of this guy, especially in that second half. The dinks. Okay, the nutmeg against Rudiger. Okay, that little flick that he had right before halftime. It was absolutely stunning to watch. This guy makes things happen. Okay, that little chip pass that he did to Gonzalez or to Haaland in the second half. That was brilliant. He creates things out of nothing. He's such a fantastic player. Bernardo Silva should have gotten in the way. Should have gotten out of his way. That should have been a penalty if that was a Real Madrid player. But regardless, Cherky today was silky. He was so brilliant to watch. This is a player that you pay money to see. I don't have anything else to say except thank you, Cherky, for being alive. You are one of my favorite players in world football. You are getting to that status. Okay, I love you. Jeremy Doku today, oh, you proved once again why you are better than Penis Jr., okay? You are so much better than Vinicius Jr., okay, oh my god. The difference between Doku and Vinicius Jr., one is a man and one is a pansy, okay? Did you see what Raul Asensio, that absolute asswipe, did to Jeremy Doku? Jeremy Doku got up, he's like, hey, they were this close to fighting, Jeremy Doku would have taken Raul Asensio. I don't care about his height, okay? You can see that this guy is built like a freaking mini tank. Doku, absolute man, okay, he gets up, he gets in your face. Fucking Vinicius Jr., if that happened to him, he'll just roll on the floor like a little baby. Okay, that's the difference. Today, absolutely stunning. He got past Rudiger, Tchouaméni. He got past Raul Asensio with ease today. Jeremy Doku, oh, great save by Thibaut Courtois with that left hand, with his left hand, diving down, shot onto his goalkeeper's left by Jeremy Doku. He could have scored today. Doku today was causing so many problems, especially in that first half, crossing it with his left foot. Oh, Haaland should have been in better positioning. You don't really quite say that often with Erling Haaland, but regardless, Jeremy Doku, splendid. Next up, we got, yet again, my silent man of the match for another Manchester City game for Nico Gonzalez. That's like 7 in the last 10 games. No, I'm sorry, 7 in the last 8 or 9 games. Nico Gonzalez today, defensively sound. Oh my god, we have one of the greatest central defensive midfielders of the 21st century on the bench, injured, Ballon d'Or winner, and we as City fans are like, yeah, no big deal. We got Nico Gonzalez to come in. Absolutely stunning player. You don't notice him in the field, but I notice him. City fans are starting to notice him more and more. The announcers are starting to notice him. People are starting to notice him. This is one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Yes, if you do it at the Bernabeu, if you do it there against Real Madrid in the Champions League when they pay the fucking refs, you are one of the best players in the world in your position. And Nico Gonzalez, you are so close to that world-class level. You might already be at that world-class level. You were stunning today defensively. You were sound. You were so composed with your passes. I loved every second of it. And last but not least, Nico O'Reilly is man of the match. Nico O'Reilly was man of the match. Absolute warrior. That defensive action that he had, blocking 2 shots in a row after getting completely just, worn out after that first shot. Such a warrior, Nico O'Reilly. You don't go to the Bernabeu and score and have a defensive masterclass if you are not a talented football player. Imagine telling a City fan, telling myself that Nico O'Reilly would be man of the match after that defensive, after his slight mistake against Rodrigo, because it was a mistake, in my opinion. His positioning was just a tiny bit off. Again, it's more on Rodrigo than it is against Donnarumma or Nico O'Reilly. But again, imagine telling yourself that as soon as Rodrigo scored, that Nico O'Reilly would score and become man of the match. Oh my God. Stunning. Doku gets the ball. Nico O'Reilly, 50, 60-yard, blistering pace. He wants that goal. He wants to be involved. That was stunning. Doku and Nico O'Reilly should be our left-sided pairing for the rest of the season. Nori, I love you. I hope you play more games. Okay, but Nico O'Reilly deserves to start as that left back for the foreseeable future. Stunning player, defensively sound today. He was out-muscling so many. He was out-muscling Arda Güler. He was out-muscling Endrick, which is not, that's not big of a deal. Those 2 players are little pipsqueaks. But regardless, Nico O'Reilly today, stunning. What more can you say? 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, regardless. Man of the match. Let me know what y'all think. I've been on the record saying that these Champions League games don't mean much. I don't really care about the result as long as we go through, and hopefully not in a playoff spot, but in the top 8. I have said that, but again, it's Real Madrid. Y'all know how I get when it's Real Madrid. You guys know how I get. Absolutely satanic witchcraft of a club. Absolute bozos when they lose. Okay, when they lose, the world is wrong. You Real Madrid fans can have that. Thank you so much for watching. I have to go back on campus and go into anatomy lab. I have a practical and I have my final next week. I am so excited. This semester has been an absolute bulldozer. It's been nothing short of crazy and it just so much insanity. Okay, I'd love to tell y'all more about it soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know who you thought was the man of the match. Let me know who your silent man of the match was. And I will see you all next time.